What the
Are there feral people out here? Could you just step in front of that, please? Okay,
I do not like this.
Tonight, we look at 6 disturbing camping encounters caught on camera. Real moments, real danger. Don't forget to subscribe for more terrifying footage like this. Let's begin. Ali, who has lived in the Appalachian Mountains her entire life, explains that she has witnessed many strange and unexplainable events over the years. One evening, while driving with a friend, their vehicle suddenly broke down on a remote stretch of road. What followed was unnerving and hard to explain.
We are in the middle of nowhere. My door is locked and everything. Oh my god. I can't even get out. Can I unlock it? There we go. Okay, hold on. You figure it out. I want to know why mine. Press the button back. Right there. Right there. On the door handle, like above the door handle. Above the door handle. You see it? Yeah. What now? I guess we'll have to walk to the store.
Hey.
What do we do? What's that? Did you hear that? Yeah, we better get back in the car. Yeah, we better. Oh no, it's locked. Listen, this is scary. Oh my god. Okay. No. You'll have to unlock it for me. Something weird has happened with this car. What's going on? I don't know. Let's see if it starts. It started.
Waiting for connection. Bluetooth connection success.
What was that? Ashley, I do not like this. Oh my god. Let's get out of here. Go. Does it run? Is it working? Yes, it is. It's working. Thank God.
Stranded in the middle of nowhere, they struggled with the locks and the ignition. The car doors seemed to behave strangely, refusing to open at times, and then locking on their own. The situation grew more unsettling as unexplained noises came from the surrounding darkness. Soon after they stepped outside, a faint voice could be heard calling out to them. Not long after that, a knock echoed against the car window. Eventually, the engine started again, and they drove away, but the moment left them shaken. The unusual behavior of the car, combined with the eerie sounds from outside, created an experience that was difficult to rationalize. Online viewers have debated the authenticity of this footage. Some point out that Ali appears to be smiling through much of the ordeal, raising doubts about whether it was staged. Others suggest that her reaction may simply reflect someone accustomed to the unsettling atmosphere of the region, while some believe it was a nervous or defensive way of coping with fear. In the end, it leaves the question of what really happened that night, open to interpretation. Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. December 6, 2021. Braden, who lives on the Appalachian side, recorded something terrifying inside his own house. He'd long been used to unexplained night noises, tapping, creaks, footsteps, little things that left him uneasy. On this night, he decided to film those sounds, hoping at last to capture clear evidence of whatever has been haunting his home. What the camera caught, though, was far worse than simple creaks.
I was in my room, and you guys know how I'm trying to like catch that paranormal activity that's going on in my house on camera right through here. So far I've caught a couple things, nothing too good, but last night I actually ended up catching something really good. I don't know how to explain this or why this happened or how, but basically it started off like
Braden set up a camera and began recording as the familiar noises started. Faint footfalls above, the slow creak of stairs, knocks and scratches echoing through the house. He walked into the living room to get closer, trying to catch something tangible on video instead of just sound. The recording captured more than that.
like any other normal experience in my house. Like, I mean, I was just hearing stuff upstairs, and like I heard like the walking down the stairs and the creaking and the tapping and the scratching, everything like that, right? And I got that on camera, so I started filming, and then I go out into like my living room to investigate and try to like get closer to it, see if I could get any like thing physically on camera instead of just the noise. And I didn't really do that, but I did get more noise, and that noise happened to be my own voice calling me up the I mean, I don't know what the hell that is or how that's even possible, but it was probably one of the most crazy, scariest things I've seen in my life. Like, guys, literally I'm just filming the noises, trying to like figure out what's going on, and then all of a sudden I hear, "Braden, it's okay, come upstairs, come here for a minute." And I'm like, what? At first I didn't even...
It captured a voice calling from upstairs that unmistakably resembled Braden's own. At first, he assumed it was a prank or someone in the house, but the voice repeated, now clearer, and it seemed to be coming from the room above. The atmosphere shifted.
Okay, hold on. Jesus. Hold up. Why is the tree on there? Whatever that is coming from up here. Attempt to go in there. Because that was coming, all that thumping, it was coming from like right in there, in that room.
For a sec, man.
What the f? What the f was that? You guys, did I just hear that right?
Get up here now.
Okay. I'm not fucking with. That I'm not fucking with.
The sound grew urgent and then angry when Braden didn't respond. As the voice demanded he come upstairs,
That I'm not fucking with, bro. That I'm not fucking with, bro. That I don't play around with. That I don't play around with. I don't know. Oh no. Whatever that fucking was just came down the stairs. Yo, I don't like this, bro. This door's just about to open. Guys, am I like crazy? Or was there not a voice upstairs in my voice?
heavy, fast footsteps thundered down the stairs as if something was charging toward him. He backed away, heart pounding, then bolted to his bedroom and locked the door. Shaken, he replayed the footage.
Bro, I don't fuck with this. Was there not just like a voice upstairs with my voice telling me to come up? What the hell is in my house, bro? That's some like sinister shit that you see in the movies. I literally heard my voice. Hold on, let me watch the video. Guys, that was definitely my voice. I mean, I just watched the video back and like it literally said like, come up here, in my voice. How are my parents not fucking waking up? Bro, I don't know why this shit is going on. Like, I don't know what to say. Sorry if I'm like kind of...
On the recording, the voice was plainly audible, a vocal imitation of Braden calling from upstairs, followed by the heavy descent of footsteps that sounded like they were coming straight at him. He sat in his room, confused and terrified, unwilling to sleep and praying nothing would force the door open.
Kind of dull right now. It's just, I kind of like just heard myself upstairs when I was downstairs, so it's kind of a lot to take in right now. I have no idea what to make of this. Guys, if you could think of anything, please comment down below. I am so happy I got that shit on film, bro. There's no way I got that on camera. That is insane. I finally have some like kind of proof about all the crap that goes on in my house. I never had this before, but it's mainly just what you guys heard in the beginning of the video, like the dumps and shit, but tonight it was real violent. It's never usually that bad. But, I mean, that's that. I don't really know what to say. I mean, I heard the thing run down the stairs, and now I'm just back in my room kind of taking shelter, hoping my door doesn't get kicked in by the devil or some shit. I don't even know, bro, but hopefully that doesn't happen.
By morning, he was still shaken but relieved the door hadn't been forced. He posted the clip, asking viewers for any explanation and saying he was relieved to finally have something caught on camera. Some viewers believe this was just a case of auditory illusion, random creaks and noises blending together until they sounded like words. Others think it could have been a prank, maybe someone replaying a recording of his voice from upstairs. Another theory points to the acoustics of the house. Old homes can bend and distort sound in strange ways, making it seem like voices are coming from places they aren't. But for many, none of these explanations feel convincing. The idea that something unknown could mimic his exact voice and use it to lure him toward the stairs is what makes this clip so disturbing. What would you do if your own voice called you from upstairs at 3 a.m.? Would you open the door, run, or lock yourself in and wait it out? Tell us what you think. And if you have a plausible explanation, leave it in the comments. This clip comes from the Creepy Outdoors YouTube channel. The creator records long, quiet night walks through the forest, and most nights nothing out of the ordinary happens. But on October 25th, 2022, something different occurred. The video opens routinely, flashlight cutting through the dark, the woods calm and still, until a sudden piercing female scream shatters the silence.
This is so lonely. Imagine just being lost out here. It feels like this would never end. Oh, fuck. Oh, hi. What the hell? I need to get out of here. Oh boy. Ooh. Okay. That was fucking creepy.
The scream sounded like someone yelling, "I see you," and crucially, it came just seconds after the flashlight was switched off. There is an old local belief in the Appalachians that sounds that seem distant may actually be much closer than they appear, which makes the moment feel even more unnerving. Despite the shout, nothing else appeared. No figure emerged, only silence after the sound. Rather than fleeing in panic, the walker exited the area calmly and later continued to post his usual nighttime walks as if nothing had happened, which some viewers have found remarkable. The footage leaves the incident unresolved and raises questions about what caused that vocalization. Was it an imitative animal, a disturbed person trying to frighten passersby, or something stranger entirely? You can never be completely sure you are safe out there. So what do you think happened in that patch of woods? Mandy lives in the Appalachian Mountains and monitors her property with several motion and sound-activated CCTV cameras positioned around the house. Many clips on her profile capture wildlife running past. But one evening, something far stranger was recorded. She received a sound alert from one camera and was shocked when she reviewed the footage. The clip opens with an eerie, high-pitched whistle, followed by a soft, urgent whisper, begging to be let inside. Despite her inspection, there is no visible person in the frame, yet the unnerving calls continue night after night. Some viewers claimed they could make out a face among the trees, but on the recording itself, nothing obvious appears, only that strange whistling and the faint whispering. The homeowner explained she did not call the police because she did not expect authorities to take the report seriously, and there were no signs of forced entry. Still, her anxiety rose and she checked other cameras. Hours later, the doorbell cam captured the same whistle and the whisper again, much clearer than before. Yet again, no person, no animal, nothing physically present. Mandy also uploaded footage from a camera mounted higher up and even pointed an arrow in the video to indicate where the first camera is located. That angle confirms there was no one standing in the original camera's field of view. A few days later, the incident repeated, this time even later at night, and the whisper sounded unmistakable, prompting the obvious question. Isn't it time to leave the house? The situation escalated when a recording inside the home surfaced, with the same odd sounds audible on the interior audio.
I gotta change it. It's all wet. Maybe I have to. It's all wet. I'm sorry, but the pig didn't try to pants. The pig. I know. Mama's gonna be in the pig. I know. I tried giving you the butters. You didn't take the butters. Now you have nothing for butters. The butters for what now? No butters for you now. I'm not giving you butters now. I'm just getting another bottle.
Though Mandy says she did not hear any of this at the time. The clip clearly contains muffled, restless speech about wetness, bottles, and bubbles that is difficult to interpret. Commenters offered explanations ranging from a hacked camera being used to play sounds to ordinary causes like crows or wind triggering the microphones.
So I'm gonna upload a video just showing you what it sounds like if someone were talking through the ring. Well, what it sounds like when I talk through the ring, what it sounds like on my end. And I just wanted to see what it sounded like because I wasn't sure. It's very loud. There's like an echo, and then there is also interference that you can hear, but I don't know if it was because I was standing because I was standing so close to the actual ring device. Maybe that's what was causing the interference. We also have 24/7 professional monitoring, so that's monitoring for any triggers of the alarm, but also it monitors for hacking. Well, hacking into your computer into your camera. So I'm gonna upload it here. I don't think that's what it was because I think I would have heard it. Hello? 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 So if I'm talking through, you cannot see because it sounds very loud. Somebody was hacking and talking through that camera. Can you hear the echo? So I don't know if someone was hacking it and talking through it, but I really don't think so. It's a Ring camera, but we have 24/7 monitoring, so I think I would get some kind of alert if it was being hacked, but I'm not 100% sure.
Some suggested the exterior clips could be explained by environmental noise, while the interior audio remains harder to reconcile. Critics pointed out that modern editing can easily overlay sounds onto footage, and that a fake is possible. Mandy denied a hack and even uploaded a demonstration of what it sounds like when someone speaks through the camera's two-way audio. She also pointed to professional 24/7 monitoring on her system that would detect tampering, but admitted she cannot be completely certain. In the end, the evidence leaves the incident unresolved. Was it an animal, a prank, a technical glitch, or something else altogether? Let us know what you think. This next video comes from Groovy Gavin, a creator who's made it his mission to visit every haunted, abandoned, cursed, or just plain strange place he can find. Caves, lakes, alleged Kraken sightings, Bigfoot hunts, you name it, he's probably tried it. For this one, he went into the Appalachian Mountains, hunting for feral people, skinwalkers, ghosts, and sites tied to mysterious disappearances. His stated goal was to debunk the Appalachian horror tales. In practice, his method mostly involved shouting "Skinwalker" into the trees, whistling, and hoping something would respond. There's also no verification he was standing exactly where the original events occurred. But that doesn't stop the footage from getting unsettling.
I swear I heard something.
Like what?
Like the cracking and then heavy breathing.
Gavin and his crew pushed deeper into the woods, stopping at a series of abandoned locations. At one point, a friend heard branches snap and something breathing nearby.
Oh, shit. What is that?
A sound they briefly note and then move on from. The group keeps pressing until they reach Elk Mount Ghost Town, a site that gives off a "don't go in" energy from the first step inside. Despite the warning feeling, Gavin goes in. He rigs his gear, starts a sweep with his devices, and explores the derelict rooms. The gear begins acting odd.
There's the bathroom. You think I could take a shit in there?
Probably.
Hello?
My light's freaking out. My light's going on and off.
Lights flicker, a sudden knock, then footsteps. They search each room and find no one, yet the phenomena repeat. Afterward, they speculate the noise might be a person living there, or something else entirely. Their leading theory becomes the possibility of feral humans squatting in the structures.
That literally could have been feral people.
They move to investigate another abandoned building. This one is quieter at first. No knocks, no footsteps. Then something appears in a window.
Are there feral people out here? Could you just step in front of that, please? Are there any people that live in this house?
A shape that, to some viewers, reads like a face. Some suggest it's merely Gavin's shadow, but the angle makes that explanation feel weak, especially because a friend later stands in the same spot, and nothing appears in the window. Just when they're about to call it, the ghost hunting device on the stairs starts spiking. Simultaneously, a friend's phone, tucked in his pocket, unexpectedly turns on its flashlight, begins blinking, then cuts out. Sure, a phone can activate by accident, but the timing here is striking. The crew leaves the location uneasy and posts the footage, inviting viewers to decide whether they've captured something real or staged for effect. Some say it was just shadows and old buildings playing tricks. Others believe someone could have been hiding in the ghost town, explaining the noises and the face at the window. The device going off and the phone light flickering might be nothing more than coincidence, but the timing, all of it happening together, leaves many wondering if Gavin really captured something paranormal. What do you think? Shadow and coincidence, a hidden person, or something else entirely? Drop your theory in the comments below. If you want more investigations like this, subscribe and hit the bell. Groovy Gavin's next outing might be even stranger. Dustin, the uploader of this clip, was sending a Snapchat to a friend when he realized he might not be alone in his house.
So I just Snapchatted my friend, right? And I walked through, I was walking through here, and whenever you get right here, you can see something fucking behind me. And I watched it, I did a playback before I sent it to him, right? And there was these lights were off. Yeah, I just got to work, and I feel all day today, I felt bad. Honestly, it's less a little bit, I felt bad, and I don't know, I just, I feel like I need to go to a doctor, but I'm constantly just nauseous, and I don't really know why. I have tried to take medicine for it and stuff, but I don't know, it doesn't seem like it really does anything.
The short recording shows him walking through a dark room and on playback. Something pale and still appears behind him.
And then whenever I go and I'm just laying down and stuff, I can sleep, and whenever I sleep, it's I don't get rest, you know what I mean? So I don't know what that's about, but damn, I'm gonna have to make coffee. It sucks because I don't have the insurance, right? But I don't know, I'm just I'm gonna have to do something, because I don't know why it's I feel so bad. Like I said, I literally can get multiple hours of sleep, and it's as if I don't it's I don't sleep at all. I'm just exhausted, so don't know what that's about. And then today I woke up with a damn bruise right here on my leg, and I'm just what the so that's concerning, but oh well.
The lights are off, and the sight of that shape left him visibly shaken. After reviewing the clip, he described an unsettled, lingering sickness that followed him through the day. Nausea, poor rest no matter how long he slept, and a sudden, unexplained bruise on his leg that he woke up with later that morning. The physical symptoms compounded the fear from the footage. Viewers are asked to focus on the upper left corner of the frame where the pale figure seems to stand motionless. When Dustin walks past that area, a low, strange rumbling is audible in the recording.
I have tried to take...
And, if you listen carefully later in the clip, a soft whisper can be heard that suggests the presence had been following him for some time. Terrified.
But if you wanted to swing by, and say, hey, you could... Oh, I can't see shit. I also hate that they always keep this room so fucking dark. Come on now. But, anyways, yeah, if you wanted to swing by and say, hey...
Dustin barricaded himself in the back office and spent the night there. He later checked the CCTV footage but found nothing captured on those cameras. No figure, no movement, which only deepened the mystery. Was this a trick of light and shadow? A staged hoax or something far more disturbing hiding just out of sight? The evidence is inconclusive, and the decision is left to the viewer. Share your theory in the comments below. This clip was posted to the Trail Trekker TV TikTok page, a channel usually filled with tranquil mountain scenery. Most uploads are uneventful, but this one stands apart. The creator says it was filmed while hiking alone in the Appalachians and provided no extra context. During the walk, the audio is pierced by a desperate, human-sounding plea for help. Repeated many times, the voice is distorted and impossible to locate on screen. But it clearly comes from somewhere in the surrounding woods. The uploader's breathing grows heavy and fearful in the background, indicating genuine alarm. The recording raises several possibilities: an animal imitating human sounds, an auditory illusion brought on by isolation, a practical joke, or something more sinister. Hiding in the trees, the clip offers no visual confirmation of the source, only the chilling audio and the narrator's evident fear. As with the other cases, the footage remains unresolved. Decide for yourself whether this is a natural phenomenon, deliberate manipulation, or something else entirely. That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.